What's up, y'all? It's T-Tar. Drop what you're doing. It's cool time. Let's look at his latest teases for the Indigo disc. Just 3 weeks away. So obviously last time we left off talking about this tweet where he said its ability is dope, talking about the third Tearophagus, which doesn't give us too much to work off, but it keeps us excited for whatever it's supposed to be capable of. And then this teaser where it seems he's hinting that in the post-game legendaries that you can capture, they might not be shiny locked. And now we keep going. Next thing he posts this, which is not about Indigo disc necessarily, but it's interesting. So it's an image. This might even be Ku taking a photo of his TV. Careful, Ku. The FBI gonna study this. The CBI. Is that what age do you live in, Ku? That's your phone? Alright, but he's posted a picture of Pokemon on the news in terms of how much the TCG is selling in China. At least that's my understanding. Which I'm just pointing out to you guys because Pokemon is winning. You know, no matter how mediocre or lackluster we want to call the games, which... But they're winning. So even all the stuff I complain about, like make the Pokemon, the legendary standing there so we can encounter them, they don't gotta do crap, y'all. They're too strong. We need a villain to take them down. Okay, next teaser. So he posted this. A picture of a samurai terastallizing and then a Pikachu terastallizing. And he writes, oops, sus, wink. And apparently that was so hard to get on his first try because he had to edit the tweet. Now it's hard to tell what he's talking about with this. Like, is he saying, we in terms of terrestrial states, we know these suckers aren't getting them. So, you know, he has the crowns cropped off, but as you can see by the borders on the images, he's actually just taking these from the official Pokemon site. See, here's the Pikachu one. So it's not like the Pikachu has a special crown that he's cropped off, which the only crown that sounds like it could have been in that scenario is the 19th crown. The such is what's got people concerned with this tweet, but my understanding is this doesn't have to do with the DLC. It is announcing the Terra raid's about to happen. Now, it's been a bit since this tweet came out. There is a Samurai Terra raid going on. So I don't know. Cool. More power to you, Ku. Hint the freaking Terra raids. So next will be a Pikachu. I had to mention it to kick this teaser into the bin. Next teaser. Oh, look at this. He posts a picture of Mewtwo, says, what 7-star legendary raids are you looking forward to? Inshidachi 2. I don't know, Ku. I don't know what raids there would be. I don't want any of them as a Terra raid. I want them to freaking stand there. You know what would be cool? Okay. If they had a Terra raid, but when you have to beat the 7-star raid, but you don't get to catch it after that. But after you beat the raid, let's say the raid is for a Kyogre. After you beat it, it's now standing somewhere in the region for our own classic capture. What 7-star legendary raids are you looking forward to? Do I look like I have friends? You cannot beat 7-star raids alone. Even with friends. Here's the next one. So remember when Ku posted, do you love double battle? The second DLC is blank blank blank. He's implying it's filled with double battles. He quotes this tweet now and says, so reports began to tell this info. So this has to do with the video I made 2 days ago where some people were given footage by Nintendo to share. The point is to go alongside that gameplay, we have more information which we can look at through Serby's coverage of it, which is actually new information to us. So it has stuff like, as this DLC can only be accessed if you completed The Way Home and the Teal Mask, the trainers in Blueberry Academy are going to be high level. You'll see trainers from level 60 throughout to top it off, and every single trainer battle he fought in the terrarium was a double battle. This is what Ku's talking about. For real though, this Indigo disc looking nice. I don't really mind double battles, but the whole point with them is they're supposed to be strategic battles, which is why we only really focus on them for the VGC where every turn matters. I think like 98% of Pokemon players, they're trying to spam through battles. They're not going to think of the best moves. So double battles will probably feel tedious to most people. Hey, it was just me, or you could tell Ku's run out of stuff to tease. Alright, next teaser. This is how you know he ran out. It posts a picture of a crown. He writes, Electric, Ground, Dark, and Steel. Forget everything. This is just Terra raids again. The next 4 Terra raids are going to be Electric, then Ground, then Dark, and Steel. Next teaser. And finally, this is something relevant to the Indigo disc. It is a picture of baby Tearophagus with those anime eyes. And he writes, 2, the power of plus. I swear if he's trolling with this one. So, what do you mean the power of plus? 2 plus 2... 2, the power of plus. Could it be hinting that Tearophagus could get a situation like Calyrex, where it's like 2 abilities in 1? The power of plus. Creation? Tearophagus creating stuff? 2. We're going to the comments on this. Oh, no one in the comments gets it either. I totally don't understand this post. It would be nice if there's a hint about how to decipher this post. So Ku responds to this and says math. Okay, I'm understanding the array given to us now. Ku has given us 2 and 2. And he says, fine print, the power of plus. So he wants us to do 2 plus 2 equals 4. What are you trying to say is 4? The sucker gonna have 4 abilities? Clearly not. If there's anything, okay, in terms of the number 4 in the Indigo disc, we know there are 4 new abilities. 3 sound like they're for Tearophagus. The 4th one we don't know, unless you're saying all 4 are for Tearophagus. 2 plus 2. Maybe it has something to do with how it's wielding all 18 types. 2 plus 2. Okay, we've done some research and it looks like someone might have solved what's going on here. We got Kai Sirius with graceful face. Okay, so plus, let's break this down. Okay, plus a cross and then 10. Now, okay, I do know this. This is the Japanese symbol for 10, or it's just kanji. So if you go back to this, 2, the power of 10? 2 to the power of... I didn't even need to read the post. That was amazing. Oh, that was the second line. That was... Yo, cool. I thought you don't know English. That was genius. 2 to the power of... And then you substitute this with the kanji. 2 to the power of 10 is... 2 with 10 zeros, right? No, it's 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, it's 1024. Okay, so he's saying Tearophagus is Pokemon 1024. Hey, cool. I like you. Kind of. A little. So this would mean we had 493, 649, 721, whatever came after, and now the final Pokemon in the dex, it would seem like, is 1024. Unless Dokutaro comes after. It probably does. Let's go back to the post. So we have 1017 Ogerpon, this is where the Teal mask left it. 1018 and 1019 would be the 2 new evolutions, kind of like how Legends Arceus did it. It's weird that it's at the end of the decks. Then we have Paradox Raikou Entei, Paradox Cobalion and Terrakion, and then Tearophagus 1024. So damn, the last one in the decks would be 1025 Ogerpon. While we're on this topic, you know how sometimes people post fake leaks to 4chan? Well, usually Ku doesn't respond to them. So someone tweeted a fake leak to him and the sucker said, it's fabricated. So since it's fabricated, I just want to see what could have been in this. It says, Tearophagus Normal Rock. Tearophagus Terra State Dragon Rock. Okay, that's interesting. A Terrasto state that locks into a dual typing. Tearophagus Ultima State, Ultima type. Ultima does sound like a good type, but it also sounds plain. All Pokemon can terrasilize into Ultima Terra, and some change form like Tearophagus. Doesn't seem like any change form. Yo, maybe the 2 Koraidon and Miraidons, the 2 forms they would get would be only when they're wielding the 19th type. Especially if we consider the 19th type to be like Dream, and if you have Koraidon and Miraidon who are Dream Pokemon, wielding the Dream type, maybe you awaken something. New Pokemon, Dokutaro Ghost Poison, decent. Hydraplin, this is a fan common name for Diplin's evolution, it's good, Hydra. Grass Dragon, I still think it'd be Bug Dragon. Iron Hooves! Let's go Terrakion, Iron Horse Hooves. Psychic Rock, Royal Beast. That is insane, Royal Beast? Nah, Ku is not that cool. He's gonna name it like Stick Flame. Fire Dragon. And then another mythical Pokemon not in the DLC, Ice Poison Serpent. Okay, we've read enough about this. I just wanted to read it to you because it's fun to see ideas for Pokemon. But that is an interesting idea. If Pokemon could hide, because they know people data mine the games, so if they could hide mythicals by not putting them in the game in the first place. The notion of a new mythical is kind of nice, but for now at least we have Dokutaro. Anyhow, y'all, make sure y'all shank that like button. I'll keep you posted if Ku posts more things. There's a lot to look forward to in this DLC. I can't wait. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.